This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, yes. Taylor will be doing these ones at the moment. Warming up to set Sydney on fire with her Eras tour tonight.
I'm so excited. The city of Sydney is buzzing.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're in for.
You don't.
You think you've seen it on Instagram, but until you're there IRL...
Yeah. This time last week, I hadn't seen her, and every day since I've been a different person.
Yes.
I am Taylor's version of myself, and that is a much better version. When this time last week, when I was getting ready for the show, and you know I'm a massive fan, I've been so excited. I had a countdown on my phone, 230 days I waited, and I was really, really pumped to see specifically Taylor sing "'Tis the Damn Season" off Evermore. And when those opening bars happen, so it's like you're a snake trying to get out of your own skin. Like, it is amazing.
So
when you've got a
exciting.
favourite song and it starts up, it just feels euphoric. What were you really looking forward to, Jack?
I was really looking forward to Delicate because I'd seen the moment on TikTok where everyone stops down in that little pause and goes, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
let's
God.
go. Boo.
Yes, I love that song.
And it was so good.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's Say G'day.
Oh, yes, Michelle, you are off tonight. Monday night, sorry.
Monday night, yeah. I went last Friday, the same night as you,
And
it was absolutely brilliant. I had laryngitis, so I was squeaking along all night. So I really, really, really want to belt out All Too Well on Monday night and have a proper voice.
and she does it the full 10 minutes.
That's it. So it's a good 10-minute cry, and no one can judge me for crying.
And isn't it astounding, Michelle? You would have seen it on the show, during the show last Friday, and you'll see it again on Monday. Everyone in that stadium knows every word to that 10-minute song.
The whole 10 minutes. Because my husband's like, oh, you can't sing for 10 minutes. Of course you can. It's 10 minutes.
Of course you can.
Hey, Michelle, have people been throwing you shade because you're seeing her twice?
Yes. Lots of it. Lots of it. But I had, like, the first concert, we drove to Melbourne, and my son and my daughter and his girlfriend, who's no longer his girlfriend, were going. And my husband goes, oh, but I wanted to take my daughter. So I said, okay, I'll try again. And I got through a second time.
Michelle,
So-
you do not need to justify this to anyone.
I'm all for people going more than once. Sorry, that's how life works. If some people get tickets twice or thrice, so be it.
I agree. As if you are desperate to see this woman and who knows when she can come to Australia again, you are going to get your tickets in July and then never try again. No.
I don't think I told you, but I could have gone again this weekend, but flights were $1,800 from Melbourne to Sydney.
What?
Yeah, it's nuts.
That seems price gouging. Marsha, what are you waiting for at the show?
Oh my gosh, literally, I can't wait for everything. Seeing Taylor, just like the crowd, the environment, all of it.
Yes. Are you just going to hang outside, or have you got ticks, Marsh?
Outside.
Yeah,
TikTok did not love us.
Well, do you know what? It's still a massive vibe.
Yeah, tailgating is a vibe. And Marsha, I saw on TikTok this morning her sound check last night, and someone filmed it from outside a core stadium.
I did. I saw that
Yeah,
too.
it sounds really loud.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is there one?
I bet it's
Is
gonna
there?
be so good.
Is there one song that you're just hanging out for?
Oh, literally everything. The whole set list. I've literally known it since when she first announced.
Amazing. Sabrina seems to be
Hi.
cut off. Hi, Sabrina. What is the song that you're desperate to hear?
I'm so desperate to hear The Archer, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. Sitting outside trying to hear it.
Can I tell you, I wasn't fully across The Archer. I mean, I knew it, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
since seeing the movie and seeing her live, it is rapidly escalating up my list of favourites of
It's a tune.
Swifties.
It grows on you. It definitely grows.
It's a grower. It is.
It is a grower, yeah.
A lot of her songs on Lover are growers.
Yes, I agree.
Like Miss Americana, I'm now obsessed with after hearing it. Grew on me.
I agree.
Lover. Let's finish with Amanda. Amanda, you're going Sunday night. What song are you excited to hear?
Illicit Affairs.
Oh my God. I love it
Oh my God,
too.
Chrissy, I love you. You don't understand, Chrissy. I am just crying just more so that I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, Amanda, shush. Shush, Amanda.
I was stay-at-home mum, and I pick my kids up from school, and they get in the car and they turn you on. They are, my teenage daughters love you, and I love you. You are absolutely,
Amanda, I love you too. Where are you calling from? I want to see you.
Oh, I'm in Sydney.
Oh, God.
In Western Sydney.
Okay, well, I'm going to get your number, and next time me and Jack are in Sydney, let's go out. Hey,
Let's have a coffee.
Let's go to Pellegrino 2000, just like
Yes.
Swifty did.
Oh, yes.
On Chrissy, Amanda. She'll shout us.
Okay.
Love you, Amanda. You made my day.
Oh, thank you.
And
You made mine.
I don't want to break your heart, but I don't think she does illicit affairs.
She doesn't.
Oh!
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, Priceline Sister Club members. Don't forget, when you shop at Priceline, there is more to love as a Sister Club member. Every point gets you closer to a $5 reward. Scan your card in store or log in online and start shopping.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And it is, it's full Taylor Swift day.
It is, and I would just like to clear something up before
Yes.
we said that she doesn't sing illicit affairs.
Yes.
She does.
She does.
We were wrong. We apologise.
And I must
Swifties.
have just been in the middle of having a stroke when I...
I mean, you were stroking out the whole time.
It's one of my favourite songs, and it's from my era.
Yes, it is from your era.
And then as soon as I started humming along to it, I was like, oh, yeah, she did sing that. And I sang every word of it as well. But there is an article that we have been really enjoying, haven't
Yes.
we? Vis-a-vis Taylor Swift and the eras. Because if you're not, you can't help but get swept up in the phenomenon that is Taylor
Lean
Swift
in, guys.
Australia. Yeah, don't fight it.
No, just lean in.
seriously. But in a nutshell, if you've been living under a rock, her Eras tour, it's like a book of chapters, and she does a little selection from each of her albums over the years. She's got 11 albums. She doesn't do much of the early stuff,
Yes.
the sort of,
Wise choice.
the Jean-Benet Ramsey era. But she does touch on all the big ones. And I think, and I'm not alone, everybody knows that whatever your Taylor Swift era is, says as much about you as anything,
Yes.
as your blood type, as anything.
Yep.
And this is how it's going to work. 13 24 10. You call up. You tell us what your era is. Are you a 1989 girly? Are you a Reputation person?
Or are you red? Are you a bit old school?
Are you red? Are you Fearless? I don't think we'll get many of them.
No. Before we delve into this, Swanee,
We're not going to get any debuts either. But anyway, keep going.
I think we could say that Evermore and Folklore are sort of one together because
We
they're sisters.
absolutely cannot.
Great. Oh. Why? They sound the same.
They do not sound the same.
They do though.
No.
Okay.
They are very, very different.
I would group them
And I'm,
together.
yeah, of course you would, because you're an idiot. They are so different. I can't begin to explain.
Okay, well tell me.
Well, let's just group Midnight's in there too.
No, because
they're all
it's so
released
different.
within a few years.
Why would you do that? Folklore and Evermore sound the same.
They don't sound the same.
They do.
They are completely different.
Jury's out.
Well, this isn't what we're fighting about something else with you. 13 24 10, name your era, and we are going to do a little bit of psychic mediumry here and tell you about yourself purely based on what your era is. Now, you can go first, Jack.
What is your era, Swan?
My era is obviously
Folklore.
correct. I am a folklore girl.
Okay, I think this is very accurate to your personality because you are a deep thinker.
Yes.
And when you think about things, you like to think on it for a while. You think on things for with your walks, for example. You spend hours thinking about things.
Yes.
And I feel like with this album, you can tell she's really put long thought into every song.
So
She's
much
reflective in the album.
Poetic.
You're quite a reflective person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You
Yes.
think about your actions and what you've done.
Yes.
And I also think you have somewhat of a calming nature, and I find that album quite calming and almost therapeutic.
Okay.
Which I feel like aligns
You have
with
said
you.
it's boring in the past.
I have.
I like that. I like this. I like this reading. Also, I love being a bit maudlin.
Yeah.
And, because I'm generally so up and happy all the time that if sometimes I feel a bit down, that excites me. I go, yes. I'm really going to lean into this. I feel sad.
And I also think the aesthetic of
yes.
Folklore is very you.
Yes.
Like it speaks to your house. I can imagine Folklore playing in your house.
That is the nicest thing anyone's
you know
ever
what I
said to
mean?
me. All right, your era, I'm guessing, is Reputation.
Absolutely.
All right, so you are a bad person. Like, no. You are like the good guy, but you love to let loose. And you believe, and I think it's true, there are two very distinct sides to your personality.
Yeah.
You can be the hardcore, hardworking, responsible, wonderful son, magnificent employee, everything, but you can make the bad guys good for a weekend.
That I can.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm so excited to play this little game that we've made up. Thanks to Priceline Pharmacy, of course, always and forever. We are going to tell you what your Taylor Swift era says about you.
We've been talking about this game for like a month off air. We love doing it.
And I've loved like speaking to people that I've never met before and go, what's your era? Which is the opening line ever since Taylor's been warning that she's coming to the country.
Really quickly, we haven't planned this. Can you guess Tom, our producer's era? Because I guessed it and I reckon you would be able to get it.
I think it's 1989.
Spot on!
All right, let's kick off with Jess. What is your era? Me and Jack are going to tell you what it says about you, okay?
My era is fearless.
Oh, okay. So we're talking love story for those uninitiated at home. I think you're really open-minded and romantic, and your heyday was in your late teens.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say I'm open-minded and romantic. I think my heydays was probably more in my 30s, though.
In your 30s? Oh, well, I
Love
got that
that.
one wrong. But you're super positive.
Yes. I love
Okay,
that.
Jess.
Definitely.
All right, do you
Done.
want to read Jess? Or
No, I think
I've
you've
done
nailed it there.
Okay.
I just would also like to mention here, Jess, you played Love Story at your wedding.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes. It was the song I walked down the aisle to.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're fearless.
How gorgeous.
I love it. You're a romantic, aren't you, Jess? You're romantic.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Good on you. Good on you. We're not here. Oriana, what is your era?
Oh, hi. It's 1989.
Okay, all right. You are a vibe, Oriana.
Oh, yes.
You are the life of the party, and everyone's like, when does Oriana get here? Because that's when I'm going to turn up.
Oh, cool.
And you're you like to dance, Oriana. You're a dancer.
I'm definitely a dancer.
Yeah, I can pick that from you.
Thank you, Jack.
And you've got a little bit worrisome drinking problem. All right, Maya. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, what is your era?
Reputation.
Yes.
Ooh, all right, do you want to take this one,
Yeah.
Jack? What can you read about Maya?
Maya, I think you're a leader. You were always sort of queen bee. You're extremely intelligent, but you do have an element of like, you're a little bit manipulative and snaky at times, but you use that quality for the best.
Are we talking about Maya or about you, Jack?
Maya, am I right?
That's correct. Yeah,
Yes.
that could be correct.
Oh,
I
my
love
God,
this.
this is such a fun game.
Also, Maya, your favourite songs, Don't Blame Me.
Yes, and dress. I have to
Right. Don't Blame Me
Very
Live was amazing, Maya. I'll have you know. Wow.
Yeah.
The entire Reputation set was
The best.
incredible.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, I love this.
All right, Caitlin, what is your era?
Midnight.
Ooh, all right, Caitlin. From here, I can see your vision board. You're mad for self-help and self-care, and you love your own company, and you're evolving, Caitlin.
You're not wrong.
And one other...
I have the self-help books. I have the wax. I'm all about it.
Good on you, because
on.
Caitlin, I've got goosebumps, and I'm just going to tell you something that was whispered into my ear from Taylor Swift herself.
Go for it.
Keep spending time alone, because that is the key to your ongoing happiness. Love your own company.
Gotta love yourself before you love anyone else.
That's it, baby.
One last thing, Caitlin. I also get a vibe that you're very trendy. You're quite on trend with your clothing and fashion.
I mean, I try to be.
Yeah, I can sense that.
Absolutely. Oh my God, and shoes. You love shoes, Caitlin. You're mad for shoes.
I'm a mad sneaker fan.
Yes.
Like any kind of cool.
I
mean,
knew it. I knew it.
Retire, John Edward. We're available.
All right, Kathy, let's finish with you. What is your era?
Hey guys, it's definitely Lover.
Oh, it's the first lover for the day. Well, you are a darling, Kathy, and everyone loves you.
So
times, not when I'm not when I'm the opposite of a lover.
I was about to.
Feisty at times.
I don't think Lover is your era, Kathy. Like, I'm getting a vibe that Lover to me is ultra, like, positive, sunshine and rainbows at all times, even in dark times. Are you like that? Are you super positive?
I'm super positive, but also the song in Lover, you need to calm down because I can be very quick-tempered when I believe in a point that I stand
Listen, Kathy, I think you are a reputation girly.
Same.
Just waiting for the hint, you know? Get on it, Kath.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Queen Mother Pink,
That
who
is.
is also playing in this fair country at the moment. Exciting.
She'll be in Melbourne tonight. I feel bad for everyone going to her shows because no one is talking about it.
We are. We're talking about it now. We love Pink.
Chrissy's clickbait.
We love Alicia Beth.
Alicia Beth Moore.
Alicia Beth Moore. I am going to talk about Taylor, though. But first, Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow, you may know him from this song, which is one of the greatest songs that this radio station plays.
And I can put you in.
I'm going to put it on my walking playlist.
Are you
It's not
loving?
there.
Are you loving on me as well?
I love this.
This is a vibe.
Loving on me, loving on me. What's he talking about, Jack?
Don't know. We should do a deep dive on that as well.
Anyway, that's Jack Harlow. But I love him for his music, but also because he respects the privacy of his dog so much that he will not, his dog,
This is so
that he
ridiculous.
will not share the dog's name. Have a listen to when a pap stopped him on the street.
Can I ask what your dog's name is?
I should keep her name a secret, actually.
Why?
Because I just want her to have her privacy, you know?
Okay.
I want her to have her privacy.
That is A, so ridiculous. B, I love that TMZ reporter because she's always so happy.
She sounds
Why?
I think we know why.
Yeah, true.
She's in LA. You know that there is so much weed in LA.
It's all you smell. LA just smells like pot now.
Well, surely that's not
It's
how
legal.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's LA, man.
It's LA, man. You can imagine me there with the kids. I was like, kids, get out of here.
Put a face mask on,
Yeah,
Peg.
I know. It was sort of horrific. Anyway, Jack Harlow. He is.
He's a vibe.
He's got my heart for that one. Now, a couple of things about Taylor. She's. They've gone to a zoo. Her and Travis.
For the second time.
For the second time. She really loves the zoos. And PETA have done one of those cringeworthy, the people against the people for the ethical treatment of animals. That's PETA. They've done one of those cringeworthy press releases where they use people's songs in the press release. It goes, while we understand all too well
Shut up.
the appeal of seeing Australia's wildlife, blah, blah, blah. But here is the latest one. This is the latest update. Severe storms have been forecasted in Sydney later this afternoon and will impact flights. Qantas are using an Airbus A380, an extraneous service from Melbourne to Sydney to help get customers on their way.
So they get to see her tonight.
That is like the work of Jesus.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Can I tell you that I love to cook, and there's nothing about food that I don't know. I can cook for 10, I can cook for 30.
You're a queen.
And I love it. I have all the plans in my head and they come together.
You really need to do a cookbook because it's not fair you're not sharing this with everyone.
I know. I do try and share on
I know.
Insta, but I can't do it all. You're absolutely right. And I'm desperate to share. But I've been stumped. I've got a school picnic
Ew.
tonight.
Gross. On a Friday.
Yeah.
Like, do they hate parents or something?
Oh, it's going to be lovely,
No,
Jack.
it's not. It's going to be awful, and you're going to text me the whole time.
But can I tell you, I don't know what to bring. It says bring a plate for the share table. I'm like,
Like a charcuterie board?
I can't do those. I don't know how to do them.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm like, what on earth do I bring? And I thought, I've got a great recipe for little quiches, but there's no ovens or anything, and no one wants a cold quiche.
Is it just like a bag of Red Rock Deli chips job?
No, I can't do that. Peg said bring cheesels. I said I cannot bring cheesels, and then people
Why?
bring boards of brie and fancy.
I know, but as a kid, you'd be the favourite mum. At
Bag
that
of-
age,
a
you
party
don't...
bag of cheesels from the servo on the way.
And some Red Rock Deli sea salt chips. Mwah. That is the answer.
Okay, I might do that.
Yeah, I promise you'll be the hit. Do
Bag
it.
of Cheezels.
Yeah, a bag of Cheezels and a bag of Red Rock Jelly chips, and the kids will go nuts.
Okay, great. I'll report back on Monday.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
How many international artists are we welcoming to the country? Because we're obviously in the middle of Taylor Swift fever.
Yes.
Pink is here. Katy Perry's just touched down.
I did see that. Also, Swanee, the Jonas Brothers are nearly going to be here.
God, it's just endless.
It's exciting. And next week, we're actually doing a competition, Chrissy's Lucky 3, because we want to give someone the Ultimate Wings VIP passes to go and see the Jonas Brothers. So make sure you jump on the Nova Player app, register your details there, and we could be calling you to play next week. Live for the first time, the Jonas Brothers are bringing their 5 albums, one night tour to Australia. Tickets are available at livenation.com.au.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Chrissy and Teamsters. How are you all?
Good.
We're pretty good, Gags. How are you feeling about the Taylor Swift mania?
It's out of control, but I do love it. I used to do all that stuff years ago, and it's amazing how big it all is.
Are you a hot, long-haired roadie, Gary?
Well, no, I had bald head back then. Now I have the long hair.
You're ahead of your time. Now, you've got some advice for me vis-a-vis the school picnic tonight, because I've got no idea what to take.
Do a big platter of Caesar salad, a chicken Caesar.
Actually, that
goes
is a
like hit every time.
that is a great idea. So you just chop up your cos lettuce on a big...
Bang.
And what do you have some tongs in a little bowl or something?
Yeah. Tongs and just some bowls with it, plastic forks or, cardboard forks, and bang. It's
Gary.
They finish it. And the other thing, Chris, you have to make mayonnaise properly.
No.
All right, we're not getting into that here, Gaz. We don't have time.
You're a Renaissance man.
Let's meet your opponent. Hello, Vera.
Hello, Vera.
Hello, guys. How are we?
Vera,
Great.
how do you feel about being named after one of the top screws on Prisoner?
Oh, I tell you, between that and vinegar, no, I don't want to go there.
Vinegar Tits, let's say it. Let's all say it. Vinegar Tits, one of the best
Well,
nicknames
you know what?
in the
It's
universe.
such an easy name, but I always get Vera or Vera. It's never Vera with a V. But anyway, there we go.
I'm going to call you Vera with a V. And one of you is going to walk away with this bum bag. I wonder which one. Your names are your buzzers, Gorgies.
Question
And it's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, walks away.
number 1.
Which pop star received over 8,000 handwritten
Deborah.
letters? Yes, Gary.
Taylor.
No.
Let her finish the question, Gaz.
8,000 handwritten letters from a fan/stalker in 1 month, by the way.
Crazy.
Oh, I know it.
Go.
Oh, it's the guy from 1D. What's his name?
Yes. You know it's not the same as it was.
Harry Styles, question number 2.
Styles.
Praise, Tommy and Kewpie are all brands of what?
Mayonnaise, Vera.
Yeah, mayonnaise
Vera,
Vera,
you
you got there.
Got to buzz in with your name, though, Vera. Question number 3.
Can you tell me which era Taylor Swift's song Delicate belongs to? Oh, God, I love it so
Gazza.
much. I'm on my feet.
Yes, Gaz.
What is it, Gaz?
90s, isn't it?
Nope.
Vera?
Delicate. Is it cool?
Reputation.
Reputation.
No one's on the board yet. Question number 4. This is going to be a long game.
Name the Married at First Sight contestant who disgustingly told someone to muzzle their wife. Jack, question number 5. We know Taylor Swift is performing in Sydney tonight. The whole world does. But can you name the artist performing in
Gaz.
Melbourne?
Vera.
Yes, Gaz.
Pink.
Pink, correct. What's the score, Jack?
1 point to Gaz. That is it. Question number 6.
Jesus. What is the capital of Australia?
Vera.
Yes,
Gaz.
Vera.
Canberra.
Yes. 1 each. We're going to run out of questions.
Question number 7. This question is for the win. I'm deciding
Great.
it's even. For the win.
Scottie Pippen is a legend in which sport?
Vera.
Yes, Vera, for the win.
Basketball.
Correct.
You've won the bum bag.
lady.
Well done, guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you for your help with Chrissy's picnic tonight too, Gaz.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've organised a listening party
For what?
for the new Taylor album, The Tortured Poets Department.
Already?
Yes. And I didn't realise this was going to happen until my gorgeous daughter, Peg, who I experienced Taylor Swift with
Yes.
last Sunday, looked at me and she goes, "What are you doing on April 20?" And I said, "Oh, God, I don't know. I haven't checked my bloody diary." She goes, "Oh, you know. And then it all came flooding back that Taylor's new album is being released on the 19th, which Peg tells me is actually the 20th here.
Yes, yep.
Which is upsetting.
Is that a Friday?
I don't know. I don't know what day it is, but I know the date.
Because I feel like... Oh, it's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
It's not a usual Friday release.
Okay, I'm so excited.
So-
I can't wait for it.
Are you going to have the day off work? Do we need to talk about this?
Seriously? I'm officially putting in notice.
Okay, great.
I'm sick. I'm love sick that day.
Tell me what you're doing.
But this is what I'm doing because I was like, okay, and I need to make a thing of it because we're both excited. And I'm big on things. I love making a big deal out of stuff.
I love that.
Anyway, in the back of my mind, I'm like, what are we going to do? Bang, an email comes through from Taylor Nation, which of course I subscribe to.
What is Taylor Nation?
You don't even need to know.
God.
You can guess. Anyway, pre-order the vinyl album, vinyl, old school. And I thought, this is great. So I've bought the vinyl. I bought the vinyl.
Of the Tortured Poets Department?
Tortured Poets Department with the exclusive bonus track, The Bolter, which was announced during the concert
show.
that we went to.
Yes.
So I've got that all organised. It's coming to me and I'm like, okay, I can see this now. Me and Peg upstairs. She wants to drink champagne in honour of champagne problems.
Peg does?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't be more obsessed with her.
Yes,
this is so
but-
good.
But she's like, obviously you don't drink, so, and you know.
I'm
she
10.
She goes, obviously you don't drink and I'm in grade 5. So we'll get one of those bottles that you've got in the, you know, in the fridge. I said, yes, I've got non-alcoholic. So I've got some Maggie beers stuff there.
Great.
So we're going to do that. That's our champagne problem. We're going to got the album, everything's happening. And then I realised I did not have a record player.
That is peak chaotic Chrissy. So please tell me you've searched on Facebook Marketplace or found one online.
Can I tell you, I got online and I've bought the tinniest, crappiest piece of shit. I mean, anybody who likes music would want to throw it out the window. It was so cheap and it was half price. It was cheap at full price and it was on sale. Anyway, I've got it set up.
Yep.
The album is coming. I've got my non-alcoholic bubbles for champagne problems and I cannot wait for this album.
If you get the day off work, does Peg get the day off school to drink champagne?
I mean, of course,
Should we call the teacher and tell her on that the day before? That would be fun.
You know, like I did with
I know.
the concert.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's open Chrissy's correspondence.
Chrissy's correspondence.
Catherine reached out after seeing our photo of you, the photo of you and I taken at Taylor Swift last week.
Oh, yes.
She says, is Jack wearing a friendship bracelet? And I said, he
I was.
He was. Yours said reputation.
And then a lovely listener who won tickets with us brought me a Fearless
Nice.
friendship bracelet as well. Thank you.
Well, you know, I've got 7,000 in the
Oh,
office.
I know.
You can help yourself. No words from this listener of the show, just emojis. I posted a picture of all the bits and bobs of my outfit that I put together for the Taylor Swift show.
Yeah.
And it was just 2 vomiting emojis at a picture of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind, isn't it?
So kind. But on the same post, Chillin threw me a compliment. He or she, I can't work it out, the pictures of a motorbike, says, you look like Brooke Shields / Drew Barrymore.
Wow.
And I could die now and I would be a happy woman. Two of my queens.
Is the way to Chrissy Swan's heart, a comment like
Two
that.
of my queens. Ellen had some thoughts after seeing the pure joy that I experienced at seeing Taylor. She says, how old are you? 13? Damn ridiculous to watch a grown woman carry on like that over Taylor Swift, jumping all over your posts. I am actually unfollowing you.
Wow, how miserable you must be to not glee in someone else being happy.
I couldn't agree more. And in the words of my queen and saviour, Taylor Swift, I don't think you should ever have to apologise for your excitement. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Just because something's cliche doesn't mean it's not awesome. The worst type of person, Ellen, is someone who makes someone feel bad, dumb or stupid for being excited about something. I have never been more excited in my life. And if you want to see the absolute pinnacle of my life excitement, go to my Instagram account. It is out of this world.
It's fantastic.
Sal reached out after hearing us discuss where we were conceived. She says, I was just listening to the pod episode, Swifties are getting stitched up on Airbnb, and I was stunned to hear that Jack was born in Dalby, D-A-L-B-Y, of all places.
I was conceived there, not born there.
She says, yes, true. She says, which motel were you conceived in, Jack? I'm curious to know if it was the one I worked in.
I'm seeing my mum and dad tonight. I'm going to ask them and find out the name of the exact motel, and I will come back to you, Sal.
In the meantime, we know that it's around the corner from a bank.
A bank. It's near a bank, they've said.
A sperm bank, am I right?
Oh, bang! Swanee's on.
Courtney reached out after hearing our phone topic on billeting. Billeting is the worst thing. It's when you go to an interstate place and you stay with a family that isn't your own and kids that... It's the most awful thing, and everybody rang up and said that they loved it.
Yeah.
Courtney said, I'm just letting you know that billeting was the worst thing that ever happened to me. 3.5 hours away from home for state swimming, I got my period and I didn't know it was coming, and the parents didn't speak to me. Not
That's
even
scary.
once. Not at the tea table, not when I got there, not when I left, not once. Horrific. Thank you, Courtney, for sharing that.
We will send you a therapist's number because that is awful.
And I don't know. We're running out of time, so I don't know where to finish it. More people complaining about Taylor. Get over it.
What about the lovely... Should we finish on a nice message from Jess?
From Jess.
No.
No, she's dissing Taylor. Chev. What about this one? We'll finish with Chev. Hello, Chrissy and Jack. I was listening to the two of you banter this afternoon and I felt so relieved. I'm about to jet off to Sydney to see our Queen. As a 51-year-old woman, I don't believe I've ever been more excited about something. I hear you, sister. I was beside myself about Harry Styles, but this is a whole other level. I was so worried that after the experience I would be so sad that it was over, that I would not be able to function. But Chrissy, you have given me hope that not only will I survive, but my life will be better. Thank you. It will, Chev, because on Monday you are going to be Chev Taylor's version.
I hate that
and
so
that
much.
is the best. It's the best version of yourself, Chev.
No Taylor come downs here, Chev.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
For the last time today.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
You may remember earlier in the week we reported, as the gumshoes that we are, that Kelly Rowland was due to co-host the Today Show in America.
Filling in for Jenna with Hoda.
And she was a no-show because apparently she turned up, looked at the dressing room and went, I don't think so. Not this for me. As Lucinda says, not now, not ever, not anyone.
Not ever, not anyone.
Anyway, she is also this week, unfortunate timing, doing the press rounds for a Netflix film that she appears in, and she was asked the tough question.
If you Google your name today, there are 10 million stories about you and the Today Show.
Here it comes.
Are you able to tell us what happened with that and just get it out there?
No, because I'm so excited and delighted to be here to talk about the movie and nothing else. I love the Today Show, love Hoda, and that is it.
Great deflection, and clearly she'd been coached from a publicist.
Yes.
What you do is you go, no, because I'm so excited about what I'm here for.
Correct.
It was actually beautifully handled.
She did handle it well.
So you would be mistaken for thinking that we would never get to the bottom of it, and we'd never work out why she didn't turn up to her shift. But Hoda blew the top off it.
I just want to say this. I have great love and admiration for Kelly Rowland. I adore her. And I want her to come back on our show, and I want her to host again. Of course she is. Of course she is. She can share my dressing room. We'll be in it together.
Confirmed.
Confirming the rumours. I love it, Hoda.
Confirmed. You know, here's a little tidbit for you. When I was on a TV show called The Circle, there were 4 co-hosts, me, Yumi Steins, Georgie Coughlin and Denise Drysdale, and we all shared one dressing room, the size of 2 wardrobes.
No.
Yeah. And it was just boobs out, fannies out, squeezing into our Spanx. I was pregnant sometimes. Georgie was pregnant other times.
You wouldn't have been able to see the floor between the 4 of you.
You absolutely could not. Yeah, it was like a change room in an 80s boutique, like Esprit in the 80s. Anyway, we digress. It is a very important day for about 80,000 people. You have tickets to go and see Taylor Swift. Please enjoy it. You can't not stay till the very last minute. You don't want to I know that usually I'm like, leave early, get an Uber, beat the crowds. Don't beat the crowds this time.
Don't. And also, it's a vibe walking out with everyone because you're all on that same Taylor high.
It
like,
is.
Don't stress about traffic. Don't stress about getting home.
No.
It doesn't matter. Relish in the Taylor vibe.
Surrender. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if you're not going tonight and you happen to have tickets for Sunday, relish the opportunity of catching the public transport or listening to us in your car.
Yeah.
Because we're hosting the Taylor Swift pre-show, are we not, Jack?
Nova 96.9 will be with you from 6 p.m. on Sunday.
Hit after hit after hit.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.